All right, I will be with you all in just a second. I'm just looking for well, first let me turn this music down a little. There we go. I'm just looking for the reference images that we're going to be using on this yet another edition of a very scuffed stream, a very makeshift stream. But we're going to have fun with it as soon as I find these reference images. So please bear with me while I search for those. And then I'll actually say a formal hello to everybody. There we go. All right. Hello, everyone. Soul Commodore, back at you again. We're here doing some more charcoal drawing today as we await my the repairs for my computer, which I have gotten confirmation that it'll be ready. Well, should be ready next week, so we only have to put up with this for a couple more streams. But until then, we're just gonna have some fun with this setup here, with the camera directly above the image. I'm gonna try and hide this cord as much as I can, but I will need to plug my phone in. Actually, will this stretch to the other side of the room? Not quite. How about over here? Will it? No. Okay. I do have to plug it into my laptop. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do that without it interfering too much with the image. Can I do this? There's not really a good way to do it, unfortunately. If I just put it behind me, will that work? Okay, well, if it doesn't work, it'll have to do for now. Yeah. But welcome in, everybody. Once again, just like the last time we did this, there won't be any stream alerts, just because I'm streaming off of my phone. But I will be able to see your chats because I got my computer running on my backup laptop. So I will still be able to see when y'all comment and everything. So yeah. All right, let's get started. So today, the stream title is apt because there is a figure here that I'm going to play with a little bit because I don't quite like how it turned out, and that's this dude right here. His head is a little bit too big for his body, in my opinion. Just the way it looks, it's not quite proportional. Same with his arm is a little too short. Even accounting for any sort of foreshortening. So we're going to work on that as well. But yeah. Do my charcoal pencils have a warranty? No, they do not, Squid. No, they do not. But that's okay. Because these cost like $1. Actually, these are maybe a little bit more than $1. But these are very cheap. Laptops, however, no. Welcome in, Squid. How you doing? How you doing today? This cord is really bugging me because every time I move, I'm gonna move the cord. I'm good. I'm good. Other than being a little bit annoyed about my laptop, but what are you gonna do, right? It's that's the way of the world. That's the way it goes. Ain't nothing to do but to just deal with it. But I'm glad you're doing well. did they say why the warranty didn't cover the issue? They said it was because the warranty does not cover physical repairs to the laptop, which made me laugh because I already knew that water damage wasn't covered. So it was sort of like, well, then what the hell is covered then? Because if you don't do physical repair, what is it? Just like if the laptop's stolen? Like what? I don't know. So, but it's one of those things where like the expense of it, like the cost of the repairs, it isn't. It's expensive, but buying a new laptop would be more expensive, especially because like I have a system to get any data off of my laptop. Like I do have a hard drive reader where I can get everything off the hard drive if I need to, but it wasn't really worth it money wise to go to those drastic measures, just get a new laptop. So it's cheaper in the long run just to get it repaired. But man, I wasn't too happy. I wasn't. Granted, like I think I did a pretty good job of not taking it out on the person who was relaying the information to me, because it's not her decision, right? But I was none too pleased. But things in life cost money, so what are you gonna do? I think I just discovered maybe a solution to this cord. I apologize, everybody. We will actually get to drawing shortly here. Hey, I think we did it. I guess the warranty only covers if it was built incorrectly. Yeah, probably. I think the warranty is just so that just there so that they can get an extra $200 for people buying the warranty. I think that's why the warranty's there. But that's just my opinion. That's what I think it is. But oh well. Yeah, because she gave me the quote price, and I was like, wait a minute, I have a warranty. Like, what is... And she's like, oh, yes, the warranty doesn't cover... The warranty was $200... Yeah, the warranty was $200. But... Alright. So like I was saying, I'm going to adjust this a little bit, because I don't quite like the proportions of this gentleman here. So we're going to do our best to fix that. Hence the makeover in the title of the stream. But you know what? Maybe that's what I get for buying a laptop at Best Buy. I mean, it is a good laptop. It's not the laptop's fault. On the positive side, my wife and I just got a new couch. Because we've been wanting to... so, we don't entertain a whole lot, right? But, amongst our friend group, we are one of the few who don't actually live with our parents. Because, you know, I'm from Chatham, and my wife's parents are from around here, but, you know, we live together, so... because of that, we do like to have some get-togethers here, and sometimes that involves some drinking, and other such inebriations. But the problem is, We only have our one bed, and we had a couch that didn't pull out. Um, Housing is at a crisis point in this country. Yes, it is. But good luck getting anybody to do anything about it because it's too lucrative. But yeah, so because of that, we had some people over, but there's no real place for them to sleep unless they bring an air mattress. And the thing is, we're all also getting older. I mean, there are only two of us in our friend group, myself and one other guy who was in my wedding party, who are over the age of 30. But everyone else is getting there. They're in their late 20s now. And it's getting a little bit less and less... So one bed? so no orgies? Nah, no orgies. I don't want to disappoint that many people at once, you know? I don't want to disappoint that many people, Squid. Yeah, you did pitch me a softball, but that's... I did pitch you a softball, but that's alright. That's what a good baseball player does. Anyway, that what I just said doesn't make any sense. Baseball players don't use softballs. It's two different sports. Okay. Anyway, nobody really wants to sleep on air mattresses anymore. So we got a couch that actually pulls out into a bed that fits the space. So we're very happy about that. Because now people can stay over and not have to worry about their back in the morning, you know? Well, I mean, their back may still be bad in the morning, but it won't be because of the bed. So, we're pretty excited about that. I'm actually going to fill in a lot of this shading here because I can always just use an eraser and bring it back. But I do kind of want a clean slate from which to build off of. Okay, there we go. I'm also going to use my eraser to get rid of this here. If you're working with charcoal and you want to get rid of all these eraser marks, really good idea to invest in a just an air duster, just a compressed air can. Like you would use for your laptop, keyboard, and all that kind of stuff. It actually works really, really well. So I would suggest investing in one of those. So I know this is looking kind of scuffed right now, but rest assured, it'll look better soon. Once I do some extra shading and erase some parts away and all that. It may seem a little counterintuitive, but it's actually easier to erase away charcoal in this case than it is to do it too light and then build upon it. At least the way I'm doing it. It's easier to erase it away. But I hope everyone's having a good week. It's Wednesday, my dudes. We're almost to the weekend. Getting there. Where is my other eraser? There it is. But yeah, we're almost there. Okay, so this is going to look a little weird to you because I'm going to be picking this up and looking at it straight on. The proportions are still, well, they're better than they were, but there's still some things I can do to fix some stuff up. Let's see how that looks now. That's a little bit better. The frame matches the size of the head a little bit better than it did. So. My wife and I also just recently got back from a very beautiful wedding for one of my university friends. Oh, excuse me. She just got married, so that was a good time. That was a great day. It was a great day. I have never seen her so happy. So. Yeah, that was a fantastic day. Yeah, it was nice, Squid. It was a really nice day. Really nice ceremony. Really great people. Plus, I got to see some people from university that I haven't seen in ages. Like, one of the people, like, I'm pretty sure I haven't seen her for like maybe like 10 years. Like a full-on decade. So it was nice to catch up and see how they were doing. Especially because we're all such different versions of ourselves than we were in university, right? Like, besides just getting older, like, we're just very different people now, you know? Because people grow, people change, experience different things, and, you know. So it's always fun to see those changes as well. The drip sounds in this song always get me. So I'm just checking something on my computer, making sure it's not about to screw up or anything. Man, this old laptop is old. It's so slow. Oh, it's ridiculous. But I mean, what are you gonna do, right? You gotta use what you got. And this is what I have at my disposal right now. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with the proportions here now. They match a little bit better than they did before. So now we'll start the blending. Putting the shadows and highlights where they need to be. Oh, Squid. I meant to ask you because I know a while ago you had asked me to do that thing to have your book included in the library here. Any update on that? Like, did that end up happening? I hope so. For those of you who don't know, Squid is an artist in their own right. They're an author, a writer. I think so. Let me check. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Take your time. We're gonna be here for a bit. It doesn't look like Pickering picked it up, but thanks for. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe they will in the future. Now, I feel like libraries are always changing around their rosters. So, rosters. Not sure that's the word for it, but I think y'all know what I mean. Quite a few cities did, so no worries. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. That's excellent. I thought it'd always be so cool to be a published author, like to actually have something published that other people could read and check out. Like, it's so cool to me. It pays very badly. Well, hey, don't you worry. So does being a visual artist. That doesn't pay great either. Okay, that's better. That's more what I was looking for. Some guy is making a movie about the same protagonist, but about his time in Zambia rather than Korea, and wants me to get involved. Oh, that's very cool. So is it like a fictionalized movie, or is it a? Well, if you're at liberty to say, is it more fictionalized or is it a more biographical account? But that's very exciting. Dramatic adaptation, nice. Very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. You'll have to keep me updated on that. Ah. Okay, so what do we do next? Do we finish up the figure over here, or do we do the couch first? Well, you know what? I have the image up that has the couch in it, so I think we do the couch first, and then we switch to this final figure. I think that's what we do. You've mentally moved on from the book by now? I mean, that's fair enough, too. Yep. I hear that. Do you think you'll write something else now, or are you taking a little hiatus, or what do you got planned next? If you have a plan for next. Whoops. That is not the tab I wanted to open. Whoops. Okay, there we go. You moved back to traditional employment, first time in 8.5 years. It was a bit of a shock. Ah, I bet. Oh. Oh, excuse me, everybody. Do I have another exhibition in mind? Actually, that's what this work is about. This is the next exhibition idea I have. Basically, it was funny. After the last exhibition, with all 100+ pieces, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to create anything for a while. And to be fair, I hadn't. But I also was thinking like, okay, I'm not even going to think about art for a little bit. Right? I'm not even going to have it at the front of my mind. I'm going to just relax, take some time for myself. Because doing the previous show was pretty taxing, physically and then also mentally. Like I didn't get a lot of sleep. The subject matter was fairly heavy, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I told myself I wasn't going to think very much about what's next. I'm just gonna relax. I think I made the joke like I'm not going to create anything for like months. And then I'm sitting down in my chair outside, like in the living room, listening to Kendrick Lamar's song "Mother I Sober," and it's a very raw and open song about all the trials and tribulations he's gone through recently. Hey, Nat, welcome in. How are you? How are you? Oh, Nat, I'm glad you're here. I need to ask a question. You are off Twitter now, right? Like you're just on like Blue Sky and Threads, right? Because I went to click on your profile and every single time I do, it says something went wrong. So, okay. So it's not just me. Like I didn't get blocked or anything. Well, thank you. I was just explaining to Squid how this is part of the new exhibition idea I have and sort of the germination of that idea. Well, hey, you never know. I might have a bad take or two. Not about anything important. Like, I think my takes on, you know, everything that's important are pretty good. But I might have some like bad sports takes or some bad takes on Pokemon or something. That might anger some people. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. No, I don't. Anyway. So I'm listening to Mother I Sober. Very open, very honest song about all the stuff that he's been going through. The stuff that Kendrick Lamar has been through in his past. Like, he talks about the type, like he was 5 years old. And he watched his mother get absolutely just physically abused. And he talks about how, you know, how his cousin was accused of molesting him and his cousin didn't. And Kendrick said that his cousin didn't, but people didn't believe him because of their own past traumas and all that kind of stuff. And how when he got the fame and fortune, like, he didn't turn to drugs and alcohol, but he still didn't like himself very much. So he compensated by, like, sleeping around on his girlfriend and how that relationship ended and how he's trying to, like, grow out of that and become a better person and a better father and all that. So very raw, very open and honest song. But the chorus is sung by Beth Simmons of Portishead. And she sings, "I wish I were somebody, anybody but myself." And I'm sitting there in my chair. And it wasn't the first time I had heard the song. But the first time I heard the song, like, I was like, that is a hell of a line. I wish I was somebody, anybody but myself. But following how personal The Quiet Part Out Loud was, how personal The Quiet Part Out Loud was, and how I kind of want to start doing more personal things with my art, like including more of myself in them. You know, growing up, I struggled a lot with self-esteem because I was teased a lot for a lot of things. I was overweight. I was the smart kid in class, to the point where, like, I got teased enough where I started to kind of dumb myself down in classes where, like, I would know an answer, but I would pretend like I didn't, right? Just so that I wouldn't get teased for being the smart kid, right? And I never really totally felt comfortable with kids my own age. Like, I had plenty of friends, and I felt comfortable around them. But even then sometimes, like, I felt like I was kind of an outsider. And you know, some of the traumas that you go through life, you know, even before, like, my mother died, like, there's all sorts of other stuff. So there were plenty of times in my own life where I thought, man, I wish I was somebody else because I wouldn't have to deal with this. And I was like, wouldn't that be an interesting idea for a show? And it was like, God damn it. I just got done doing this extremely personal thing. Now I'm going to delve back into it with something even more personal. Oh, okay, fine. It's going to be another one of those things where it's personal, but it's also very universal, because I think a lot of people have that experience, right? Where you don't feel comfortable with your skin. within your own skin. But it's actually kind of funny because I was mentioning at the top that my wife and I went to a wedding of a university friend of mine. She was actually one of the people who made me feel very comfortable with who I was. Because she and her friend, and we're all friends still today, made me feel very welcome in an environment where I felt totally isolated. And they did it like right from the jump, like the first day of university. Thank you, Nat. Thank you, Nat. Yeah, like there's plenty of people, plenty of us who feel that way at various times in our lives. So that's what this show is going to kind of be about, in a broader sense. But there's going to be some very real stuff in here. Like I think I'm actually going to do like video, where I'm going to be on video. You know, so. But yeah, that's the idea that I had for this show. Just this is technically the second piece. The first piece is on it's on my Twitter. But I really need to make that Discord so I can put it on Discord, or I can share it in someone else's Discord. But anyway, the first piece is actually kind of a proof of concept. And it looked a lot like this one, except there were 3 figures. Sir, you need to get off Twitter. I do, but I don't know. I don't know what else to. I mean, I'm not really on Twitter to begin with enough. Hey, we got a raid. Andromeda, thank you very much for the raid. Let's get a shout out in here. I imagine you were doing some artwork yourself. Yes. How was your stream? Welcome in, everybody. I am Soul Commodore. We are doing another very scuffed art stream, where I'm streaming off of my phone because my laptop is being repaired, and I was griping earlier about the fact that the repairs are not covered by the warranty, because of course they're not. Why would they be? But welcome on in, everyone. I am an artist. Hey, Racing Kid, how you doing? How you doing? But yeah, thank you for the exactly, Matt. Why would it? It was a lovely time. Awesome. What did you create? If you have a picture of it or a clip of it or anything like that, feel free to put it in chat. Feel free to link it. But yeah, I am an artist who also plays video games, but we can't play any video games right now because I don't have a laptop that's accessible for streaming. I have my old laptop that if I tried to stream on it, it would probably blow up. So worked on a portrait of Christina Ricci as Katrina Van Tassel. Very cool. Now, because this is kind of your thing, Andromeda, were you doing that on a rock or on vinyl or on some sort of other medium that you wouldn't usually paint on? Because that's kind of your bag, and I really enjoy that. Like, that's really inventive and creative. Thank you. I'm glad you were excited to see me. And Squid, Twitch has replaced social media for me. That's fair enough. Oh yeah, sorry, Nat. To get back to where I was going, I'll probably make a Threads. But the original piece like this. Actually, Nat, do you have a Discord or something like that? Either way, the original piece, there were 3 figures, and the one figure's face is very distorted. I actually use paint for that, not charcoal. And we're doing the same thing with this one, and maybe we'll get that to that today, hopefully. I haven't used Threads much, but yeah. Okay. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'll just link it in a. I'll put it on. I'll very quickly put it on my what do you call it? On my Imager, and then I'll share the link there. So bear with me, everybody. We're just gonna do that real quick. But Nat, you are correct. I probably should get off of Twitter. To the shock of everyone, I painted on canvas. Ooh, that is shocking. That is very shocking. Squid said, I've been on Twitter for 15 years, so hesitant to close my accounts, but don't really use them anymore, unfortunately. Fair enough. Fair enough. Nat, ooh, I love that idea. Well, thank you. I'm glad you think it's a good idea. I need to finish Sweeney Todd and Mrs. Lovett, and they're on vinyl. Nice, nice. Yeah, I have a Discord. I'm surprised you don't. Yeah, it's one of those things where I just did not have the time or the inclination to create one. Actually, Elle was gonna help me, and then life kind of got crazy. What with getting married and all sorts of other in real life stuff. I just haven't had the time to like sit down and create a Discord. But sometime later this year I will. Okay, let me link this real quick, and then we'll get back to some drawing, because we still have this figure and the couch to do, and then we'll get to what this is. Let's get to my profile, and God, this computer is so slow. Oh my God. And also, I agree, Nat. That is very neat. Oh, almighty Lord. Okay, you know what? I'll just start outlining some stuff on the couch while we wait for my computer to come to its senses. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Andromeda. I will check that out after the stream, but everyone else, go check out that link. Go check out Andromeda's story. Fantastic, fantastic artist. Big fan. Open image in new tab. Copy image. Actually, can I just drag it? There we go. Grab link. Oh, this is taking so much longer than I thought it would. Open image in a new tab. There we go. There we go. That's all I wanted. So depending on your resolution, you may have to... Your phone is doing really well as a camera? Well, thank you. Thank you. Nah. Okay, I'm glad you said it's beautiful. I really want to. I'm really gonna have to take a look at that once I'm done. I stream from my phone and use it as a webcam, so I know the feeling. Yeah. What's funny is that like this is so much better than my actual webcam on my laptop. Okay, so there's the image. Depending on the resolution of your, you may not get the whole image, so you may have to like change your the zoom in on your browser. But there's the image. All right, now let's get to this couch. Oh, thank you, Nat. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's that piece right there is kind of the proof of concept that this whole idea I had was it was gonna work. You know, the mixing of the two mediums, the charcoal and the acrylic paint. Um, you know, the way that the image turned out, like it all worked. So now it's just a matter of doing it. Do I have prints for the previous show available? So I have to. Well, it's just another thing I got to do. Um, there's so many things I got to do. So what I'm doing, there will be prints available. Basically, what I'm doing now, because before it used to be like I have this set number of prints. If you want these, if you want anything else, like let me know. But these are the ones that are for sale right now, right? But what I'm gonna do instead, because I discovered that I forgot I had Adobe Illustrator, and I forgot that Illustrator is actually very much better at creating vector images now. And I tried vectorizing a few of my pieces from the previous show, and they all turned out really, really good. Like, you can barely tell that they're vectors. So what I'm going to do is basically open it up to, instead of having set prints, all my prints will be custom. Basically, you tell me what piece you want, you tell me what size you want. Like, I'll offer, like, pretty standard sizes for pieces, but if you want something bigger or smaller, you let me know. I'm going to get a quote from the print place, let you know the quote, and if you want it, then we'll go from there. That's kind of how I'm reconfiguring my whole print setup. Um, it's just a matter of me sitting down and actually figuring that out. But yeah, because all my prints, all the pieces will be on the website. Like every single piece I've done will be on the website. All my pieces right now that I've done, like all the pieces for the show, are obviously in that YouTube video, but are also all on Instagram, both my personal and my art Instagram. So those are all available. But they will all. I am eventually going to put them all on the website as well. Again, it's just a matter of time. Oh, I'm glad you like that idea, Nat. Because I think that's just going to be a better way to facilitate the prints. Because so many, it's so hard to try and like figure out like what prints people might want, you know. Instead, like let them decide what they want. Just looking at the pieces that I have, and they can go from there. Print on demand is definitely an easier route. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking. For sure. Now, if anybody in chat has more print experience than I do, please let me know your thoughts because I don't know if this has become evident, but I don't really know what I'm doing. I never really know what I'm doing. So I work in a print shop now, and it's fairly inexpensive to just get one print made up. Yeah, yeah. And also, like that way, I don't have to worry about like limited edition runs and all that because I don't have the time nor the inclination to like, oh, this isn't exclusive. Like maybe down the road, but more than anything, I want my art to be accessible, right? Oh, by the way, how's the new job going? Nat, now that you mention it. Yeah, limited edition runs are cool, but not always easy to do that. Yeah, exactly, exactly. But yeah, how's the new job treating you? I hope it's treating you better than the previous place you were at. Hope that you like it better. I bought some artist prints over the weekend that were limited editions though, and I love them. Ah, very cool. Which artist? Also, it's very good. Excellent. So much fun. You learn new stuff all the time. See, that's awesome. That's what you want out of a job. Very, very glad to hear it. All right. Y'all can see that all right, right? Like I'm not just covering up what it is I'm doing because I know I've done that before. His name is John Westcott. He's a Philadelphia-based watercolor artist. Has lots of local architecture, landscape. Oh, very cool, very cool. I will have to look him up. At my friend's wedding, she had an artist who, instead of painting the couple or like the ceremony, it was very cool. She was painting the landscape around it because we got married. Well, not we. She and her husband got married at the top of a local ski hill. There's a pavilion up there, and got married up there. So the view was amazing. I thought that was a really cool idea. Just a local artist that was painting just the surrounding landscape. Who I went and followed on Instagram because that's what you do. Okay, so I think that's the couch done. We went to an art festival and I got my favorite thing I saw. There you go. That's how you do. That's how you do it. That's how you do art festivals. Oh wow, I do like the painting of the couple. That seems expensive, but very cool. Yeah, yeah. Which is why it surprised me that they went the other route where she just painted the surrounding landscape, but it turned out amazing. I have a hard and fast rule, just based on personal experience, that I don't draw couples anymore unless they're married. Because I've done a lot of couple drawings over the years, and I know it's not because of my drawings, but, you know, drawing commissions can be expensive. Can be very expensive. And every couple that I've done a portrait of that wasn't married, they've all broken up. Each and every single one of them. Exactly, Nat. Yeah, and if they break up, yeah. Like to the point where like one of them like asked me to like actually like dispose of the piece. Like she gave it back to me. I was like, "Hey, can you get rid of this?" I was like, "Oh, okay." So I don't do couples anymore unless they are married. Ah, thank you for linking his Instagram. I appreciate that. I will check that out after a stream as well. Okay, so now we can move on to this other reference image where we can get um, this final figure in. Hey, you know what's fun? Now, obviously, like marriage isn't for everyone, and if you don't want to be married and you're not married, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Um, just like school isn't for everyone, like university and all that, marriage isn't for everyone. Being in a relationship isn't for everyone, you know? Uh, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But let me tell you, it is a lot of fun just tapping your wedding ring on things or like spinning it on your finger. It's a great like little fidget toy. It's an unexpected it's an unexpected plus. I have two fidget rings that I wear on my index fingers that spin around. Nice, nice. Yeah, I always my biggest fidget thing. Um, if I'm holding a piece of paper, now it's not like a piece of art or anything like that, but if I'm holding a piece of paper, um, eventually, if I hold it long enough, it will get rolled. I will roll it up. Used to drive my parents and my teachers insane with that. You need some stim gear? Fair, fair. Yeah, Nat. Like that piece of paper will become a roll, and so don't give me anything important that has to stay flat. Don't give it to me to hold because it will not stay that way. I guarantee it. Don't hand me no old old ancient manuscripts. Don't hand me don't hand me any legal documents. Stepping away to feed the kitties. Be right back. Hey, not a problem. Got to make sure that those kitties are fed. I mean, you got to make sure yourself is fed too. So like, yeah, if anybody at no point should anybody feel bad if they gotta leave the stream. Please take care of yourselves if you need to. Your well-being is the most important thing. Grabbing some cereal real quick. Nice, nice, nice. You like putty for stims personally. Yes, don't give me the Declaration of Independence. I will roll it up. There'll be a nice it will never lay flat again. But yeah, Nat, when you get back, let us know what cereal you got, because I am a cereal connoisseur. I'm a big fan of cereal. Streams are self care. Just saying. I mean that is a good point, Andromeda. That is a good point. I used to always play with a flexible art eraser. Nice, nice. Ah, Reese's Puffs. I love But let me give a shout out real quick, and then I have to go see. Uh, Thank you all for coming in. Love Litchi, I will be right back. Thank you for the raid. We will talk in just a second. I just need to go run and grab my father-in-law. So just a second. Everybody can just look at the art for now. All right. Question for anybody who knows: if you're streaming off your phone, if you make a call, will it end the stream? Asking for a friend. Oh, it will? Oh, of course it will. Of course it will. It will end? Alright, well... I like this conversation that's going on. You don't put milk in cereal. How do... This is a very interesting conversation. I like all this. What do you put in cereal if you don't put milk in it? One 900 numbers are against the terms of service. True, true. Oh, you eat it dry. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I also like dry cereal from time to time. Okay, so I do need orange juice. Interesting. So let me do some housekeeping because I may have to like stop the stream and then restart it again to make this call because I am streaming off my phone. How was your stream, Love Litchi? I hope it went well. Thank you very much for the raid. Pepsi. But thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. How did your stream go? What am I looking for? You're really sad about it. Might get rid of it. It tastes weird. Oh, you did emote and commission work. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very cool. Okay. How does everyone feel if I'm gonna try and call, and if it doesn't let you multitask, then the stream will end, but then it'll be back on in like a minute. Is everyone okay? Like just kind of hanging out on the page and then refreshing in about a minute when I'm back. I apologize for having to do this, but I do kind of have to call my father-in-law back because he's got my wife's car, and we need to do a car swap. Because I had to use their van to take our old couch to the dump. So he's probably waiting on me. So how does everyone feel about that? It's not optimal, but that's fine. Okay. So before I go though, in case any of you can't come back, Andromeda, Love Litchi, thank you very much for the raids. I very much appreciate it. The stream will probably, like, the chat will probably still be up. So if anybody sees Andromeda or anyone come back, just let them know that we will be back in just a minute. The stream will have the same title and all that, but we will be back in just a second. Come on. But yeah, we will be back in just a second, and I think I just showed our opposite wall. Yeah, we'll be back in just a second, and hold tight, everybody.